Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Happy Friday. We're here. We're doing it. Let's go. All right. So we got a story problem today. Today is about story problems. You know, biggest thing with looking at the ECA is you guys say you guys don't get story problems. And the math you guys get, the story problems you don't. So why don't we practice story problems? I know it's been a couple weeks in a row and I'm sorry about it, but I'm really sorry. I'm not sorry. So let's just get going with it. All right. First thing we need to do is read this carefully. We're hanging a painting 3 feet from a hook. All right, and it needs an additional length of wire needed for the hanging. You'll need 16 inches of wire to secure the wire to the back. Find the total length of wire needed to hang the painting. So the diagram here tells us right away that it's there. Now, because it's a right angle, I'm going to assume that we're going to hang the picture kind of in the middle, and it's going to create that kind of, these two separate right angles here. And they're going to be, for the record, the 30, 60, 90 triangles. Anyways, when we look at this, I want us to first and foremost convert our feet to inches because we have that mixed one down there. And in order to make this just easy, I don't even want to deal with that. I just want to say 36 inches as our distance here. So we'll call that 36 inches. And we'll call this 30 inches, which makes one side 15 inches. So we have 36 inches and 15 inches. All right. And we're looking for our hypotenuse right here. So we're going to take that 36 squared plus 15 squared equals x squared when we go to solve this. Now, cannot forget that we need that additional 16 inches of wire, which tells me that we are going to also need to add 8 to the end because it says that we need 8 inches on both sides to secure it. So 36 squared gives us 1,332 plus 15 squared gives us 324 equals x squared. So when we take a look at that, we come up with 1656 upon combining our like terms equals x squared. All right, and then what we have to do is we have to take the square root of both sides, and we come up with about 40.7. So we'll round to 41 because it's not going to hurt in this circumstance. Inches equals x. Now I'm not done because I do need to add that. So I'm going to add my 8 inches and come up with my total distance on one side being 49. Now, if I need to find the total length of wire needed to hang the picture, I'm going to have to take 49 times 2. That's a divide. Forget I did that. I'm tired. 49 times 2, right? And I'm going to come up with 18, carry the 1. 4 times is 98 inches of wire. If I needed to convert that back to feet, we can say 98 inches times... how many inches are in a foot? 1 foot divided by 12 inches. And we could come up with, bear with me, I didn't do this in my notes. I need to do this in my head. 98 divided by 12 gives us about 8.1 feet of wire needed. So it could be 98 inches or it could be 8.1 feet. Doesn't matter. All right, last but not least, let's talk submarine warfare. Yeah, not really. But let's talk about it anyways. It's dangerous. It's bad. I don't recommend it. Anyways, when we look at this, they really do a diagram for us, which is definitely a help because we see exactly what they're saying. So when we read it, it's 2,500 feet away, and it's 15 feet away from the front of the cruiser. All right, so what we need to do is find the depth of that. So we're really looking for this side here. So when we take this, I simplified it. I cut the 2 zeros off right away and said I'll just add those zeros at the end. Right, because it's not going to change the math. I want 15 squared plus x squared equals 25 squared. And I'm already dealing with some hefty numbers here. So I come up with 225 plus x squared equals 625. And I subtract 225 from both sides, 225 from both sides. X squared equals 400. Take the square root of that on both sides. X equals 20. I want to add those 2 zeros back, and I need to put my units. It's 2,000 feet below the surface. All right, so today, highlight, show your work, make sure that you guys are getting this down. There's only 5 story problems for you to do, but they are multi-step story problems, and they might pose some difficulty for you. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a nice weekend. Take care.